Hello, my dear Prep 3 students. Mr. Hamad Khair greets you. How are you? I hope you are fine. Today we are going to take Unit 11 from the new Hello curriculum, Making the Right Choice. Now with the second part, the grammar. Our rule today is express possibility in the past. How to express possibility in the past? We use might plus have plus the past participle. Might have plus the past participle. We use might have plus the past participle to talk about possibility in the past. For example, I might have seen this film. I can't remember. I might have seen this film. I can't remember. She might have gone to the club. I don't know. She might have gone in the past. Keywords. I am not sure or certain. Perhaps. It's probable. It's likely. It's possible. I don't think. I don't know. I can't remember. Those keywords talk about the possibility. We use must have plus the past participle to talk about things that we are sure they happened in the past. We are sure they happened in the past. For example, I must have left my books at home. I can't find them in my bag. There is no train to Ahmed's village. He must have taken the bus. Keywords. I feel sure or I feel certain, certainly, surely, definitely, impossible. We use can't have plus the past participle to talk about things that we sure they didn't happen in the past. Omar was asleep. He can't have eaten the cake. You will face it like that. For example, it's possible that Zainab went to the club. Use might. Zainab might have gone to the club. Zainab might have gone to the club. We here express possibility in the past. I feel sure that Ali took my camera yesterday. Use must. Ali must have taken my camera yesterday. It's impossible that Noor woke up late. Use must. Noor must have waken up early. Noor must have waken up early. It's impossible that Noor wake up late, so he must have waken up early. Express recommendation or regret in the past. How to express recommendation or regret in the past? We use the subject should have plus the past participle. We use should have plus the past participle to express a recommendation or regret to blame someone in the past. To blame someone in the past. I should have booked a seat on the train. I should have booked a seat on the train, but I didn't book. I blame myself or I recommend to myself I should have booked a seat on the train. Now there are no seats left. I didn't book a seat. You should have got up early. The train has already left the station. You should have got up early. You didn't get up early. Samah should have done her homework. The teacher is angry with her. She didn't do her homework. So you say Samah should have done her homework. Shouldn't have plus the past participle. We use shouldn't have plus the past participle to express a recommendation or regret or to blame someone in the past. Like should. We use shouldn't like should. I shouldn't have gone to bed late last night. I am very tired now. I went to bed late. So I say I should have gone to bed late. I shouldn't have gone to bed late. I went to bed late. Heba shouldn't have wasted her time. She got very bad marks. She wasted her time. So I say Heba shouldn't have wasted her time. Ahmed shouldn't have broken the door. He hurt his arm. He broke the door and he hurt his arm. So I say Ahmed shouldn't have broken in the past. You will face it like that. It was important for her to ask for help. Use should have. It was important for her to ask for help. So she should have asked for help. It was important for us not to take that way. Shouldn't have. We shouldn't have taken that way. It was important for us. We use we instead of us as a subject. We use we. Shouldn't have taken that way. Choose the correct answer. Number one. The tourists space their coats to Egypt. They won't need them in the summer. The tourists shouldn't have brought, should bring, have brought. I think shouldn't have brought. Number two, archaeologists think that the coin space belonged to an ancient pharaoh. Might have, might, must, can't have. Might have belonged. Number three, it is space autumn. When they took these photos, there are no leaves on the trees. Must have been, has been. Okay, must have been. Number four, we space the earlier train. It's much quicker than this train. Should have caught, should catch, should caught. We should have caught the earlier train. We express blame or recommendation in the past, so we use should have plus the past participle. Number five, I think my grandfather space England in the 1960s, but I am not sure. I think my grandfather must have visited, might have visited. I am not sure, so I will use might have visited. Your brother's tennis racket is on the table. He space played tennis. He must have, can't have. He must have played tennis. Your cousin is walking in the rain wearing a t-shirt. He should have space a jacket. Should have plus the past participle. Wear, wore, wearing, worn. Number eight. Firefighters are driving back from a hotel. There space been a fire in the hotel. Might have, might, should have, shouldn't have. There might have. They were wearing coats, hats, and gloves in a photo. It is space very cold. Must have been, might been. Must have been very cold. Nawal space very tired. She fell asleep on the bus. Must very tired. Must have been. Might have been. She fell asleep on the bus, so must have been very tired. Hamdi can't find his bag. He space left it at the bus stop. He can't remember. He might have, must have, should have, shouldn't have. He can't remember, so we will use might have. 12. I thought my answer was correct, but I spaced wrong. But I might have been, I might been, shouldn't have. I might have been wrong. 13. You space asked me before you used my computer. You should have asked, shouldn't have, must, might. You should have asked me. Rewrite the following sentence using the words in brackets. Number 1. I regret not to attending your birthday party. Should. I should have attended your birthday party. It was important to stop smoking. Should. I should have stopped smoking. I am certain that she traveled abroad. Must. She must have traveled abroad. She must have traveled. I phoned him, but he didn't answer. I think he wasn't at home. Might. I phoned him, but he didn't answer. He might have been outside. He might have been outside, not home. It's possible that I forgot my pen at school. Might. I might have forgotten my pen at school. I think he forgot his keys at home. Must. He must have forgotten his keys at home. I am not sure they took the money. Might. They might have taken the money. He ate too much rice and became fat. Shouldn't. He shouldn't have eaten much rice. Basant didn't revise well for her tests. Should. Basant should have revised well for her tests. It is probable that Mona lost her mobile. Might. Mona might have lost her mobile. Language function. Expressing past recommendation. I think you should have plus the past participle. For example, I think you should have tried the pizza last night. You shouldn't have plus the past participle. You shouldn't have drunk so much coffee yesterday. Explaining a choice in the past. I really didn't want to plus the infinitive. It's not plus the adjective. I really didn't want to try cigarettes. It's not healthy. I wasn't interested. Thanks. Expressing regret in the past. I really shouldn't have plus the past participle because, for example, I really shouldn't have tried that cigarette because it's very dangerous. What what do you say in the following situation, or what would you say in the following situation? Number one, your friend bought more sugar in your tea. You know that it wasn't healthy. You shouldn't have bought. You shouldn't have bought more sugar in my tea. You didn't do your homework although it was necessary. I really should have done my homework. I really should have done my homework. You were driving your car very fast and had an accident. Express regret. I really shouldn't have ridden my car very fast. You blame yourself for not revising for the exam well. I really should have revised for the exam well. Your friend tried a cigarette last night. You shouldn't have tried a cigarette last night. Now we are finished. See you soon. Goodbye.